OffAxis. Mr. OffAxis FPV.
OffAxis.
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 OffAxis. Mr. OffAxis FPV.
OffAxis.
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 OffAxis. Mr. OffAxis FPV.
OffAxis.
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 Something's fucking up. Something's really fucking up. sorry for the delay, guys. It's trying to get this monitor to work for us, and then I'll be able to go live here and actually talk to you guys. If you have any questions, I can see you in the chat. Just let me know how your day's going. Hopefully it's going better than mine right now, that's for darn sure. Yo ho ho!
Hey man,
How's it going?
not too bad.
Good.
Trying to figure this out. I can't find a wiring diagram on it.
Yeah, I know. I have the manual in print form, and I also have the manual in online form too, and it's just not helping at all right now. It's being ridiculous.
Yeah, you kind of have to find like a service manual type thing on them, and I found something close to it on Sears,
Right.
but it's mainly a parts forum for ordering parts for it. But it doesn't really help you as far as with the logic part of it goes. So
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna try and just disconnect the entire thing, and hopefully that will change something out of it. Because I don't
Yeah,
really
you
want to
still-
mess around too much.
you still got the yellow wire disconnected or not?
Yeah, I still have the yellow wire disconnected right now. So I'm
And
just
it's
gonna.
not touching anything else, right?
No, so yeah, that's the only things that changed. Just give me 1 second here because I am live on YouTube just a minute
Oh.
ago, and I was trying to get things going for my stream tonight. So I was kind of like, going crazy right now. So just give me 2 seconds.
Alright.
I'll put this back on here for us. Thanks for coming on. Hope you got some time to hang out for a bit, but if you don't, that's all good, man. Just
Yeah.
I'm down to one monitor right now, so I have to figure out how to change everything to go back to this.
Right.
So display capture, I want video capture device. No, I don't. Window capture. I think. Oh yeah. I don't think they figured this out yet because still Zoom doesn't work on the window capture.
Huh.
Comes up as like a black screen on YouTube.
Oh really? Huh.
The way I was doing it before is I was just having two monitors, and then I would just capture the one monitor every time,
Right.
and then I could just have whatever's on that one monitor be whatever's going to be live, and then I could figure it out pretty
Huh.
easily there. But yeah, it's not one thing, it's another, eh?
Uh-oh. Did lose you?
Nope, still here.
Oh, there you go. It just froze for a minute.
Yeah,
Probably I got a lot of shit running right now. You turn some stuff off there. There you go, that should be better.
Oh snap, Rat says. Oh snap. They should make this a little bit easier.
Right?
Oh, it's only on one display. Anyway, I guess this maybe is not gonna happen today as much as I wanted it to.
Okay.
But whatever.
Yeah, 'cause all I'm seeing is your background, your city view.
Right. And now we've got both of us at least hanging out.
Yeah.
Eventually it will pop up and refresh to us. But yeah,
Nice.
So anyway, yeah. So I basically took the computer, put the TV back together again every time just to check, right? But I think
Right.
if I don't figure it out this time, I'm gonna actually disconnect that wiring part for this panel, and just have like a hole at the side here where the actual panel can just come out. And then if I do get it fixed, I'll just put it back together. But I don't want to have to keep
Right.
taking this thing apart over and over. I've already broke the
Right.
screws on the top corners, so.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that happens on those things. I hate doing that too, but
Well, it's because they all just fit together, right?
right. So one other thing I thought of, you have this connected to your computer, right?
I don't have that TV connected to my computer, but
Oh.
I did, because my laptop is now hooked up to my monitor, which I'm using. Because my
okay.
laptop is, much farther away now.
Yeah.
All because of my new keyboard and everything, right?
Right.
So I'm trying to declutter my table here by having one monitor here and not a laptop on my desk. But
Okay.
I mean, now it's one or the other, right? So the TV's better
Okay.
quality, where the monitor is kind of crappy
Oh, okay.
and smaller. So
Well, one other thing I thought about too is if you have that connected into HDMI, I'm wondering if you just disconnect the audio portion of the HDMI going to that monitor, if that would even help at all. It's possible that the sound card might be trying to turn it up itself too.
So try and plug the TV in and turn it on without having anything connected to it, except for the power.
Well, just no audio. Like think your designated audio is something else.
I've never actually tried that. I've tried everything but that. So give me that quick little test. Because yeah, nothing's plugged into it other than the power right now.
Right.
So if the power, yeah, it just goes full volume bar again, like right away. Like that's like
Really?
the first thing it does when I turn it on. It's like it hasn't even
Weird.
loaded anything yet.
So it doesn't matter if the audio card's on or not then. Huh.
And this first happened when I was watching it. I used to have this as my main TV, and it was like a cable hookup, right? For my, but it was all HDMI as well, so that's why I was like, ooh. But yeah, it goes right to the bar right away.
Yeah,
Right
that's
away.
annoying. Have you tried any of the other ports like the VGA at all? Just curious. I don't know if
No,
you-
but I mean, if it's still on, it's just not going to go off, though. That's the problem, right? Like I said, I'm going to try and disconnect that piece next, and then see if that resolves it. But
Okay.
I don't really think it's gonna, because it like automatically comes on anyway. But yeah, maybe it's a
Right.
short in that circuit board, and that's all it really is, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the thing I'm thinking. Like even with that yellow wire disconnected, if it's still showing the bar, it's still trying to go up.
Yeah,
Like you're pressing the up button on it.
right.
So it's either that switch itself on there is just messed up altogether, or it's the actual chip controller that gets the signal for each ohm rating on it.
Right, where those wires go to from that little board.
Exactly. And without the wiring diagram, I can't tell you specifically which one is for the volume button itself.
Right.
Other than you got the 4 terminals that are soldered on the back of the board. You could trace each one of those and see what line it goes into. Because you're going to have a power, and you're going to have an up, you're going to have an off, an on, and then a ground. So
Right.
that should be all 4 of them. But it's really hard to determine which one is off and on between the two. Usually the ground is still going to be either black or brown. Since it's Japanese, I would say it's probably brown is going to be your ground.
Yeah, you think that. It's weird how they don't just follow a regular pattern.
What's that?
It's weird that they don't do like a regular pattern, like red is power, black is ground. They've got them all over the place.
it's actually kind of funny. Like when it comes to electrical circuits and stuff, every country has its own pattern. So Europe is actually like brown, yellow, and red
Hmm.
for your 480 power, 50 hertz instead of 60 hertz.
Right.
And then we are actually black, white, and let's see, green, white, and black for 120, and then black, red, and blue for 480.
Wow. Eh?
So yeah, there's so many different combinations for wiring when it comes to that. It really depends on the manufacturer
I
and
see.
what country they come out of.
Well, that's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's extremely annoying. Try being an electrician doing that. I've worked with so many Bosches and stuff that did the European wiring. You're like, what do you mean I have to hook ground to ground? That just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, well, this is now a Fix the TV live stream.
Right?
So I'm going to do that really quickly because it's only a few screws. I only put a few of them back.
Okay.
And if that fixes it, I'm going to be sending you something.
You don't need to send me nothing.
Yeah, right. No, I
don't mind
got it.
helping you.
I'm sending Mike Night Train some stuff. I'm sending Ed something. I'm sending Rob something.
Cool.
And Mr. Crowley. Mr.
Oh, yeah?
Crowley. He's asking everybody to send him broken prop with like your name on it and where you're from and stuff
Oh,
for his
yeah.
board. Oh, what the hell, right?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. I'm always down to support fun things like that.
Oh yeah.
He's kind of an interesting fella.
Yeah, he's got a collection going on, I thought.
Yeah, a
Like,
whole
didn't
wall.
he go to like one of the Rotor Riot things and get like Madrid's and everybody else's? So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, my Shaw just ate the crap too. My like cable. It's
Really?
telling me that my cable box, like it's all frozen.
Huh.
Must be something going on today.
Yeah,
That's weird.
I was getting some weird stuff going on at work today too. So
Really? Like what? Any cool stories?
just some stuff that was off and like in a weird error type message that it shouldn't have been. I heard a couple printers like cycling themselves. It was really weird. Like I've never seen that before. It was almost like somebody was just kind of like fishing for a phone number or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, you mean like a hacker?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't getting anywhere, but it
I
was
thought you were being
kinda
silly
weird.
by calling it phishing, but then I remembered, oh yeah, phishing is actually like a hacking type term.
Yep. Yeah. PH. Not F.
I only know that because back in the day, well, probably early 90s or late 90s or something like that, I remember doing like the hacking type things, and these guys would do, they would like fish those payphones. So like they
Yeah.
would like record the sound that it makes, and then they would just play back the sound, and then free phone calls or whatever.
Right? Exactly.
So many all kinds of crazy shit like that happened. Back
Yeah,
before
kinda
things
the
got crazy.
Kind of the same thing, except for with IP address instead of phone numbers.
Yeah. Okay, let's pop this stupid case off one more time.
It's the last clips.
I know, right? It's good that they're staying on strong, but man, oh man.
Like, it just makes it a pain when you're trying to troubleshoot.
Yeah, you're telling me. So all these wires go all the way down around to here somewhere.
Yeah.
And then up into there
Sure,
somewhere.
to the main board in there, but
Actually, it probably goes to one of these two here.
that could be. God, there's a lot of circuits in that. Holy crap. See all those solder joints right in that little tiny spot?
These?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see if I can turn my
crap.
phone around.
Yeah, that's... Wow. Yeah, that'd take me a while even on a wiring diagram to figure that one out.
Can't even get the focus. There we go.
Yeah. Resistor, diode.
Well, they all have names on them, so that's cool. Not better than
Yeah,
FPV
we-
sometimes.
If you actually find the problem, you can actually fix it. But
Although you got to know what 03 and 04 and R660 is and R93 and.
right, I saw some of that on there, but it wasn't specific to what it was. So have you tried to just disconnect that so far?
I have disconnected, but I haven't turned it back on to try it.
Oh, okay.
So now that's the plan now. Oh, I just lost you.
Hopefully this works. If it does work, I would recommend just changing that switch out with that 4-prong connection. They're actually really cheap. You can buy like 50 of them for like $1.
What 4-prong connection?
The button itself,
This thing?
yeah, those buttons right there, those are super cheap.
If that's the problem.
Yeah, if that's the problem.
Because it doesn't look like any of this crap is like corroded or burnt out or anything.
No, it looks really clean for a monitor,
I mean-
for a TV.
This is the connection for that plug thing for the buttons, right? This is
Right.
the connection for the friggin' sensor for the front of the TV. And man,
Yeah.
was it ever corroded and like, it's not corroded, but it's like sticky junk.
Well, a lot of times they put that thermal grease on them too for better connectivity for longer use.
Oh,
but,
maybe that's what it is, thermal grease?
Yeah,
Okay.
or dielectric grease, I guess is what they call it.
Dielectric. Diabetic.
Yeah. Might as well be. It has a ton of sugar in it.
There we go. So if I can figure out a way to put this back.
You have to snap it all the way together to turn it on.
I don't have to, but it sure makes it easier to look at.
Oh yeah.
And that works. Yeah, I gotta put the plate back on it so that I can stand it up. I have
No
nowhere
problem.
else to set it up right now. So yeah, I went and spent about $300 Canadian on some more drone parts today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my shop
What'd you
sponsor
get?
was pretty happy. I got
Yeah.
3 new TBS graphite batteries, 3S 500s.
Oh, nice.
So I got 3 new ones of those because I only had I think like 3 or 4 batteries for
Uh-huh.
my micro. So it's kind of annoying. You get into it and then you're like, oh, I guess I gotta go home and charge again.
Right.
So I got 3 more, and then I got a new Mobula 6 camera for my Mobula 6, the Nano
Nice.
3, the proper size. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
rebuild that today or tomorrow or something, and that will be
Cool.
back to normal. Then I
Was
bought
one of yours
myself a Beta FPV Nano camera, HD
Oh,
camera.
cool.
So it
Yeah.
actually is HD with the card and everything. So I'm gonna
Nice.
set that up on my new 66mm that I iFlight that I built.
Nice.
And it's going to have these brand new Xing motors. Xing
Oh, cool.
Nanos. They're the
Those are-
802 1700 kVs.
Those are pretty good motors.
Really? You've tried them?
I've tried other Xing motors and I've liked them so far. They're not too coggy, but they spin really smooth, really quiet actually.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I've got the 1404s on my other build, right? Same one as Mike has. And yeah, knock on wood, I haven't broke them or nothing, so
Yeah.
And
They're
that
pretty
crashed
tough.
him pretty hard.
Yeah.
So, this is assembled. Let's plug her in and see if it smokes.
Right. Don't say that.
You know, I had a TV way before this one, and I don't know what happened exactly. I think it just overheated, but it smoked
Yeah.
on me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I didn't take it apart or
I've got-
nothing.
I've had a couple tube TVs smoke on me. That's spooky, but.
So here's a question.
uh-huh.
Now that I took that out, how the hell am I going to turn the TV on?
Ooh.
Can't.
Yeah. Kind of need the remote to. Wow. Yeah.
Don't. Well,
Damn it.
well, I
Think
could
about
turn
that.
it on and then take this out again.
So it doesn't turn on when you plug it in, does it?
Let's see if it
and
plugs
again,
in.
you would need the wiring diagram to see which one was the power button.
That's right. So, I just plugged that little controller in, turned on the TV. Now that it's on, unplug that little container, controller or whatever.
Okay.
Still says 63, but it went away.
It did go away,
It went away.
so it's got to be that switch on there.
Now it's
So
just
that
no
the
video
light's up and
signal.
down.
Yeah.
So plug it in and see what.
Plug
see
this
if
back
it
in
works
again?
still. Well, no, the HDMI or whatever, the video port.
I would, but then I would lose you.
Oh. Gotcha. Okay.
Actually, no, I wouldn't lose you. I would lose them. I have you on my phone, and then I have
Yeah.
YouTube on my on my monitor right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I
Yeah.
mean, right
Well,
now
cool.
that's fixing it, and when I need to turn it on, I can just plug this in, turn it on, and then take it off again, and
Right.
the world will be solved
So,
for now.
if you look on the side of that particular button, it should have a number on it.
For the
It's gonna be-
volume,
Yeah, the button itself, it should like right on the side of it, it should have a number.
oh, for the actual mouth, like the actual little tiny button.
Right, the model number of it and stuff. It'll basically be an ohm rating, is what it is.
You know, I don't see it.
Okay.
It's
that
pretty
sucks.
small and pretty black, and I don't think there's any writing on it at all.
Yeah, you might have to unsolder it. It might be on the bottom of it too.
I'm actually gonna first look up, see if I can find this from some
Yeah,
Chinese distributor.
It does have the
Toshiba's
model number on it, right? Or at least
Yeah.
a part number.
Pretty much,
Okay.
pretty much.
Yeah, I would look up Toshiba and then that number, and it should come up.
Yeah, you would think, because Toshiba's a big brand, so they gotta have part it somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, it says S4 Volume Plus is what the thing is, but they're all S1, S2, S3, S4, all the way S7 for.
Right.
And then
Yeah,
there's
that's
like,
the signal number. So, hang on just a second. I'll be right back.
sure. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Sorry it's not too exciting right now, but we're trying to get things set up, and for the future it'll be even better, especially with more electronic components that work. It'll be awesome. Let's check out the chat real quick. Need a circular saw, we'll get that open. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No worries, man. You don't have to be sorry about nothing.
Well, cool. I'm glad that works like that. So hopefully it works plugging it in and the computer too. Because you don't use it for volume anyway, do you?
No, I don't use. I use my speakers that I have set up under my table here as my main speakers.
Well, that'd be perfect then if you can just plug it in like that, turn it on, and be good to go.
Yeah. Have you seen my intro yet, by chance?
I haven't. Let's see it.
Very short.
Mr. OffAxis FPV.
Off axis.
OffAxis.
OffAxis.
Just a fun little one. Let's see here.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna start doing that more often, is getting like people that said my name or the title and stuff, and just loop that into a video for jokes.
That's cool. That works. Super off. That's cool. That turned out good.
But then I lost that file, so I couldn't save
Oh,
the
crap.
project itself. So now I just go in and make something similar-ish, which is kind of cool
Right.
because you don't want the exact same thing every time. But
Oh yeah, I've done that a few times with my intros, and I finally just started just taking them out because it seemed like everybody was just like, yeah, this is just an intro.
yeah, some people get really annoyed by them. So it's kind of funny
Right.
sometimes. Like, dude, chill.
It's hard. It's hard to judge what they want. You know, like I'm doing this new build video and stuff. And I'm like, okay, you guys have seen me build enough stuff. I'm just gonna build it, and then I'll explain where I put the part where I plugged everything in at.
That's right. Yeah.
So, and you know, I had a pretty good intro going on for quite a while in most of my videos, and then I was just like, you know what, people are just getting turned off almost immediately, so I'll just take that out.
It comes and goes, though. It's really hard to dedicate something towards one person because everyone's going to have a different mindset. They're going to be like, oh, that was a cool intro. And other people are going to be like, man, you wasted like 5 seconds of my time watching a stupid
Right.
intro. It's like, dude, you're not
Yeah.
worried about 5 seconds, man.
Yeah.
This is like
Well,
the only time we have where we can chill and not race around the city like we're a bunch of idiots and just take our time and do stuff. Because
Right.
we have nothing but time to do it. Because ain't nobody going through the store 20,000 people at a time. We're all going in 5, 10 people and stuff here. So
Right.
just
Yeah.
chill your nerves, bro.
Yeah. Well, like right now, I'm trying to work on a new, I guess, product symbol. I guess is what you would call it.
Okay. A logo, you mean,
And,
or like a symbol?
I want it similar to what you see here in the background,
Okay.
but more of me, I guess, because this is kind of just a tattoo artist that did this one. And right, yeah.
That was my very
Wait,
first
I-
tattoo.
Nice. So yeah, I want to have something with edge in it, kind of, and you know, and edge itself actually came from my middle name, so that's where I kind of implemented it in. So
Cool. I was gonna ask you how you got your name.
yeah, that's so my middle name is actually Eugene. It comes from my grandpa.
Cool.
So I like to keep it like that. That's why my little girl's name is Jeannie.
Ah,
So that's the female version of Eugene.
yeah,
so,
That's cool, man.
So yeah, so that's kind of where my middle name came from, and when I first started gaming and stuff, my name was Edge Asus because I ran nothing but Asus parts in my computer systems and stuff like that. So
That sounds familiar.
it's you probably have seen me on like Call of Duty or whatever.
No, I
But-
mean the Jesus name in computer parts. I wish I had
Yeah,
my old tower
so-
from like 2003 to show you. You'd just be like, whoa, that thing, holy frig.
Oh well.
Like I built my first tower, my only tower I've ever built. I built that thing
Yeah.
when Lightscribe first came out. Remember Lightscribe?
Oh yeah. Wow.
So I was producing, at that time I was DJing and producing hip hop beats for one of my friends because I was the studio
Uh-huh.
guy, running a keyboard, a drum machine, a computer, stuff like that. So I built my own
Yeah.
computer and then I was printing my own CDs, labels. They were gold,
Nice.
but I mean that's all you could get was the gold finish on them. It was cool.
Yeah, I like Lightscribe. In fact, most of the drives and stuff I get, if it doesn't have Lightscribe, I don't get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's the thing people are still using.
I really like the option because I still build DVDs and stuff like that for my family. Like I did one for my grandma. She had some old 8mm film and stuff,
Right.
and they actually had it digitized. And I made a complete collage out of the videos and stuff that were in that. And she was bawling her eyes out by the end of it.
Wow.
And it was just so much fun to do that. And I did the light scribe design on the front of it with a rose and stuff because that's her favorite flower and stuff.
Right.
And it was for Christmas. Like I brought it up and showed it to the whole family. So I said, "Merry Christmas, 2018."
That's cool.
So,
wow. I didn't think people still use that thing anymore, light scribe.
yeah, I still like it. Most of the time, I'll either do that if I have a light scribe disc, or my printer actually prints out right on the top of it too. So I have that sheet that goes in there and it'll print right on the top of it. So it just depends on what discs I use, but I try to go half and half if I can. But
Yeah.
light scribe is cool.
Awesome. Right on. I hope I have my tower in the basement somewhere. I'll pull that piece out. Maybe put that in R2D2.
Yeah, hell yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Does Raspberry Pi support that or not?
I don't know. No idea.
That's a good question.
I still haven't got my Raspberry Pi on order anyway because I went to order it, canceled it, thought I could find a better deal, realized probably had the better deal because I wasn't paying much for shipping on my end. So
Yeah.
now I'm like, maybe I'm going to get it soon, but I'm not in a big rush to get it yet. But it's going to be obviously a part I'm going to need.
I think if you wait one more month, you're going to see prices start to come down.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, because there's actually a lot of companies that put out that Raspberry Pi 4. There's more than just Raspberry that puts it out. And
Right.
once they start getting their stock back up, and there's not so much, demand for it, I think the price is going to go down a little bit more.
Yeah, and there's what's the other company names out there that?
They're just like Crazy Pony actually makes one.
Yeah,
too.
okay, I've seen that one.
So, yeah, so just companies like that, like that's the bad part about China as far as that goes. There's no like copyright infringement stuff over there at all.
Right.
So if somebody comes out with a product, they can make another product in the exact, next door neighbor company right there. So you kind of have to watch for that, because some of them have better memory chips than others. But I haven't really seen too much of a problem with it. Like, it doesn't matter. It's a Raspberry Pi 4. It's the exact same specs and design. So.
That's everything else.
But it's kind of funny how that works. I mean, like Tommy, when he first came out with that remix frame, man, there was like 3 companies that came out with it like right after he did.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
selling it for like $20-30. I was like, what? But at the same time, I was surprised that he bitched about it on Road Riot, but at the same time, I don't. Like, what did you expect? You got it produced in China. Like, there's no restrictions over there. They can copy whatever the hell they want.
Oh, right.
So, if you really wanted to keep it your own, you should have had it produced here in the U.S.
Totally.
or Canada, either one. I mean, Canada has the same restrictions, right?
Yep. There's another thing I bought today.
Which one is that?
I gotta remember where my camera is.
Unified Pro 32 Nano, nice.
Yeah, buddy. I was gonna get 2 of them today, but I figured 1 is good enough for now, and then I can get another one later.
Yeah, just
Whoa! Green screen styles.
right.
That's
Just got
cool.
mine soldered on.
Oh wow!
So
that
I'm
was
curious.
so small.
You already opened yours, right?
I haven't opened it yet. The package? Nope. I'm doing that right now.
Okay. So you see mine right here?
Yeah,
See how it has that black shit on the top of it?
kind of.
Yeah, right. You turn that
It's
off.
all good.
Yeah.
I think I have one of those clean solder pad thingamajiggers too for it.
All right.
Oh, what the fuck?
So you see that black shiny stuff on there?
Yep.
So I'm wondering if yours has the same thing. I think they're starting to do that for cooling.
Yeah, mine
Actually.
does.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because
from the
Mike's had
package.
it too. But the first one that I got, when they first kind of came out, they didn't have that on them.
Hmm.
So,
Upgrade.
yeah.
Mine's definitely
So-
has it.
Yeah, it's got it on front and back, right? Yep.
Let's see, yeah. Yeah, front and
Yep.
back, yep. Totally covered.
So, I thought that was kind of interesting. I was like, oh, they put a bunch of gunk on my stuff.
Yeah, hardcore amount too, right?
Yeah, but me and Mike were saying, I think it's for cooling. I think they were trying to keep it cooler.
Makes sense. So yeah, I got that today, and then I picked up some iFlight programmable those lights, those RGB lights.
Oh, cool. Is
Um,
that the,
yeah, programmable 4-piece.
yeah, what is it called? The flash screen? Is that what they are?
I don't think so.
Oh, no. Those are the inline ones. Okay.
Yeah, the inline, yeah. Just
Oh,
your
cool.
LED lights. It says iFlight programmable RGB LED lights for FPV racing
Wow.
drone. 4 pieces.
Nice.
And then I
Wow.
got something similar for the Mobile 7. It's like the Batman
cool.
logo one.
Nice.
I don't know if you can see the Batman logo on it, kind of looks like a Batman.
Yeah. Huh. So you have a shop there that you can just go and buy that stuff at, huh?
Yeah, SN Hobbies is our local. There's like 2 shops here in Vancouver. One is SN. It's been around over 20 years. They sponsor me as the shop sponsor, so I get a discount. And
Oh, cool.
well, I spend a lot of money there too. And I got about 4 or 5 of my buddies in the FPV. So one guy went in there and spent $2,000 in one day, and then went back a couple weeks later, spent $500 more because he's one of
Wow.
those guys where he wants to buy the DJI, and that's it. He doesn't. He tried the analog stuff, and he realized, and he's like, no. Like, I want the best of the best. Because I went in
Yeah.
there and told him, okay, get this.
Right.
And then he realized, like, man, I wanted to get the best of the best. I'm like, okay, you gotta start somewhere, dude. Like, you don't want to jump into this hobby, spend a couple grand right away, and that's what he did after he went back without me. So, and then he kept
Right.
buying more drones. I think he has 8 drones, and he barely knows how to fly. He hasn't even been flying a year yet, but he's like so into it.
That's
So
awesome.
Yeah, it's scary though because, people like that, they get into it so deep, and then they spend a lot of money, and then it's like,
Right.
where's your money gone? And like,
Yeah.
if you're
So
not into
what
it
is
and you fucking fall out of it, you're like, all right, I just wasted all this money. And for people like us, it's awesome because then we find these guys that are selling their gear for like $500 for a big
Right.
box of stuff, and they'd have no idea the difference, right?
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what does he spend already? Like 10 grand just because of the DJI system?
Well, it's because his nature of his job. He was like pretty much like really good pay before the quarantine and all this stuff, and
Right.
working in the film industry, and just like the hours were just ridiculous. And now there's
Wow.
no work for anybody in the film industry, and now everyone's like,
Yeah, it's like, what do I do now?
yeah.
So,
So I think I'm gonna build my Mobula 6 a little bit later today because that's gonna be the fastest thing to do. Those little
Nice.
cameras, they just plug into the flight controller.
right.
And then it's 2 screws and put the canopy back on,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool. I'm really stoked
So-
on building the other one though because this Mobula or this Beta FPV HD.
Yeah.
I've never used Beta products in my life ever. I've always done Mobula,
Oh, yeah.
and this comes with a canopy and everything, and a camera
Wow.
holder piece and everything. It's like
That's
nuts.
cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I'm stoked to try that out. Always
Yeah.
willing to give Beta FPV a chance. I just didn't want to spend the money unless I had to. And at my
Yeah.
shop, they only had this camera for HD, so I was
Right.
like, oh, I guess I'll try it out. It'll be
Yeah,
really
it should be
dope.
good.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I can't believe how small these motors are. I looked at the box. I was like, are they in there or something or what?
It's like, is there only 2 in there or what?
They're so tiny.
Right?
So tiny. Well,
That's crazy.
drop them.
Right? God, those are small.
Yeah, like I thought they were going to be a little bit bigger than this, even.
Yeah, those are tiny, tiny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, super stoked on those. They're going to be crazy.
Oh yeah.
And I love
what
these
do you get for
containers.
those for?
For those motors, I believe it was about $90. No, that was the camera. I think about 76.
Yeah, that sounds about right. God, I wish I had a shop here. Anywhere in Idaho would be nice.
$18 a piece.
18 a piece. Okay.
18 and change.
That's not too bad for those.
No. And this container might be perfect for all my little stubby antennas that I have. Oh no! And that is the end of the Zoom broadcast. Well, thanks for coming, guys. We'll have a better show next time. Thanks for showing your support. Like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. And I'll see you